here and Miss Choi and say thank you because she's awesome. Hi, Miss Choi. I love you. And yeah, happy banquet thing.
Favorite thing about being an
I
officer
wasn't
this
doing
year
anything.
was like the experience, and it was like really fun. So also next year I'm gonna do it too.
Well, I thought it was fun. A whole bunch of crazy people saying crazy ideas, talking about crazy things, although a lot of them never actually happened because they were crazy. Yeah, it was fun.
Being a freshman sponsor is always challenging, but it's fun. It's challenging because the freshmen don't know anything. They don't know any of the traditions. They don't know any of the rules. They don't know how to organize themselves. But it's fun because they don't know anything. And it gives the sponsors a chance to mold the class into the perfect senior class. So freshmen, 4 years of you, by the 4th year, you'll be the perfect freshman class. Never mind, you'll be the perfect senior class. Sorry, can you cut that?
Okay.
Well, it was hard work being a freshman in office, but it taught me the importance of working together, and the best way to learn is through experiences.
It was fun working with the SA officers, leading out the school and organizing all the events.
Well, I have to tell you that there were times I did have some doubts. Not only doubts in the other officers, but doubts including myself. But especially towards the end of the year, I really saw a lot of the officers step up, and I saw a lot of the officers really take their position seriously, and I have very high hopes, and I really appreciated working with all the officers this year because they really gave it their all.
Working with the officers was awesome because it wasn't even like working with officers, it was working with family. And having Carpenter there to guide us, and Mr. Vera and Mr. Yu too, I couldn't have asked for better sponsors.
Wow, the junior class, the class of 2018. What can I say? When I first came on board and became one of the sponsors, I was ill-adjusted. You guys are a very laid-back class, and I felt like at times I might be too pushy. But this year, you guys were juniors, and you guys have grown so much. This year, we were getting places. We're no longer coming in last. We're first, second, third, and many other competitions. So I have to say I've been very pleased and very proud of your class. Working with the officers are very driven. They're on task this year, so I couldn't be happier with you guys. And so I'm really looking forward to even better next year for the class of 2018.
Working with the senior officers this year was pretty great. We were very cohesive and our ideas lined up with each other's. I especially loved working with Trisha, and I love her, and yes, it was awesome.
I think one thing I learned from being an officer was that it's not just as easy as like, oh, just make one decision and everyone follow. It took a lot of teamwork, it took a lot of meetings, but in the end it was pretty fun. I mean, the result was great, we had a great time, and I would definitely do it again.
The sophomore officers this year were a really good bunch to work with. They were very motivated and determined to do well and to try to motivate the rest of their class as well.
Sounds good.
Oh no, you were gonna say about the other thing.
Oh, what she said earlier.
Well, this year I learned that being a class officer is very, very, very stressful, and that you always have to work with a team, and you just always have to count others to make things right. It's not just one person that does something, but everything together.
It was fun to working and help around the school, setting up the setting up for alumni weekend, doing for essay, checking the bus and everything. It was fun.
I was working with my fellow students, and it felt like a family environment. What I've learned the most about being an officer this year would have to be persistency, whether it would be, you know, telling all your classmates for spirit points, getting everyone together to do competitions, or even planning junior senior. You know, when we were planning it, it wasn't just like, this is where we're going, you know. We had to make a lot of phone calls, there was a lot of planning into it, but when you just persist and keep just trying to look for something, you always find something. And the venue that we got was good, it was a good venue, and I definitely learned a lot from Mr. Yu personally, to just keep pushing forward and keep going on our first day.
So what I learned about being an officer for 3 years is that you won't be able to please everyone. Like, in any group of people, there's bound to be differences of opinion. Like, for example, not everyone would agree with me that Taco Bell is the way to go for class picnics and whatever. But just because you know that you can't please everyone doesn't mean you should stop trying. You always need to try your best to make everyone like happy and just give it your all.
So this year, senior year, we had a good year. I like to run a tight ship. My philosophy is rule with an iron fist. So the only opinion that's correct is my opinion. And surprisingly enough, everyone had my opinion, so we had a great year. They all liked my ideas, and we had, you know, everything was smooth. So it was a good year. But these seniors, I will definitely miss them. It was fun working with them. Some of them worked for 4 years, and it was great. Lots of good memories. Oh, but I'm very proud of the seniors, that we were able to do so much, that we were fundraised a lot over these last 4 years, that we were able to have these cool activities. And I'm really glad that we were able to come together as a group, despite differences, despite arguments or drama that might happen, that we were able to come together and have a fun year, a positive year. And I wish you seniors luck in what is to come. Be leaders on the campuses where you'll be going.